I mean, you talked about McEnroe being defaulted, and you were very proud of the fact you've never got that far. You are the most fined player in the history of tennis, £452,000 of fines. Are you proud of that record?
It goes to charity. So on the flip side, I could be the most generous ATP player ever.
You said that with a completely straight face.
Yeah, look, I'm not. Look, sometimes when I watch my highlights back and I realise, look, I probably shouldn't have done that. Look, there's some regret in some of my actions, obviously. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, no, that was always warranted. No, sometimes I do cross the line, but competitors out there know that. And I think if you look at other sports, you know, trash talking's normal. You know, these behaviours aren't as, I guess, repulsive. But because it's tennis, it's under a microscope. It's very traditional, and I understand that.
You, I know you don't. Well, it's not that you don't want to. You can't comment about the clip I'm about to show you from Wimbledon last year, but it was a famous clip, and really, I just want to play it to see what your facial reaction's like. Let's take a look.
Yeah, okay, but why is she still here? Because she's drunk out of her mind in the first row, speaking to me in the middle of the game. What's acceptable?
Nothing is acceptable.
Okay, so kick her out.
I don't know which one is it.
I know exactly which one it is.
So tell me.
It's the one in the dress with the one that looks like she's had about 700 drinks, bro.
I got to say, I did laugh.
Yeah, that's just, it was heat of the moment, and that's not the only time that something like that's happened. You know, you're playing in the biggest tournaments in the world, Wimbledon, Australian Open, French Open, US Open, and at these crucial moments, I think people sometimes, spectators, they don't understand that it can just be a fall in concentration for 20 seconds, and then that can swing the entire tennis match. And especially against someone like Novak, I needed, you know, the stars to align that day. But yeah, look, a heat of the moment, quick chat. You and I both know in the heat of the moment, we do come up with some of our best stuff. So, yeah, look.
It's true.
I can't control. Sometimes I would like the crowd to understand the severity of just 1 point in a tennis match. 1 point in a tennis match can swing for the next 20 minutes. So, yeah, it's tough.
At the start of your career, when you were about 20 and things were really going off the rails, Shane Warne, the late great Australian cricketer, was a good friend of mine. He wrote an open letter to you. This is after that defeat to Andy Murray, after I did my tweet to you, actually. And he said, "Dear Nick Kyrigos," I was to read what he wrote. "Dear Nick Kyrigos, we all realise you're only 20 and have a lot to learn, buddy. Please don't waste your talent. Everyone in the world, especially us Australians, want to respect you. Remember, respect is way more important than being liked. You need to respect the game of tennis and yourself. We all make mistakes, but it's how we learn from them and the way we conduct ourselves when we lose that shows true character. You're testing our patience, mate. Show us what you're made of and how hungry you are to be the best in the world. It's time to step up and start winning. No excuses. No shame in losing, but show us you'll never give up. You'll give it everything to be the best you can be. Respect is earned, not given. I believe in you and know you can do it, but now's the time, my friend." My first question is, did you see that open letter at the time?
Yeah, I saw it and didn't read it. But yeah, look, I feel like I've been the closest Australian player in the last decade to win a Grand Slam. I made the final. I've had a pretty successful career. I feel like I've won a lot more than I've lost. Able to provide for my family, friends, and yeah, respected by millions around the world, obviously. And yeah, I've done it my way. So. Look, at the end of the day, I know that these other Australian athletes, you know, just wanted to see me succeed, and I've only ever supported most of them as well, and I've only wanted the best for them. I'm never going to be the first one to go out on social media and put someone down. If someone does that to me, I'll respond. But yeah, look, I mean, I look back at that letter and I look back at how far I've come, and I'd say he would be proud for sure.